For the iPhone app, you have to go back into your settings menu, click on General, and then Bluetooth. And Bluetooth, you'll find the various items. Put your sensor in pairing mode by pressing and holding the button till the LED flashes green and red, and the phone will discover it. Click on it, and then it'll ask you to put in a password, which is 4 zeros. Once that's done, you come out of there and go back in to your regular Shockbox app. The Shockbox app will discover it, and then you can assign that sensor to a player that you've already paired or you've already entered. Android is a little bit different. Same dashboard, you press scan, it'll search for the individual Shockbox sensors, and you click on a connect button. It'll search and scan for the sensor, and you apply the same process to put in the 4 zeros as a passcode. Once the password's been put in and accepted, you can enter all the player details: first name, last name, player numbers, initiation or professional types, helmet types, state and provinces. The helmet type is important because that loads the specific algorithm to measure the impacts. Some Android phones have a variation. This is normally the HTC phones, is that when a phone is recognizing something, an icon will pop up at the very top of the screen in the menu bar. All you do is drag this down and then click on the pairing request, and then carry out the same procedure as before. For RIM BlackBerry lovers, we have another version. Same dashboard, same scan function. The phone will find a Shockbox. You just click on it to pair and enter the password as before. Once the password is entered, it'll go through its process and then ask you to pair to an existing player or a new player. In this case, we're going to put in a new pair. Once the sensor is paired to the phone, and up to 128 sensors can be paired to one phone, you can test it, give the helmet a quick drop. The LED on the Shockbox will flash for a few seconds while it's transmitting, and it pops up on the phone with an alert, and then you can start going through the protocols on the phone. Once an impact is detected by the phone, you can view it or discard it. You can assess it, and the assessment function will allow you to put in observed symptoms that the player is exhibiting. Use a basic memory test or even a basic balance test to assess the player. The software allows you to enter contacts, so you can forward an alert to a trainer or a physician or parent. You can go back into the device, clear existing symptoms when a player has returned after a concussion. You can view all of the impacts stored on the phone and examine each one individually and later diagnose it if a concussion was present. The settings menu allows you to export the data by email to an Excel file to back up for later. You can also use this to import. BlackBerry has got its own similar user interface. The only difference is that it asks you to accept a connection request and then view the impact. The rest of it is exactly the same as the regular Shockbox app.